Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Di here, and y'all, I have an encouraging word for y'all today. And y'all, I'm so excited because I just dropped a word, and the title of that video is going to be God is Pruning You. But I decided to do 2 videos today, because God is just so good and He works like that. But y'all, today's video, the title of today's video is all you gotta. I think I'm gonna shorten it, but right now I have just show up. And y'all, this gonna be a quick word, but I'm not gonna rush it. We're gonna let God do His thing. But God had gave me a dream a while back, and it was a dream about it was a dream, and it was a short dream, but it was very powerful. It was a dream. I was on this road, right? And on this road there was a long table, like a long table in a long line, because everybody's waiting to be seated at this table. And I want to say that I was at the end of the line, like I was the last person in line. And within a matter of a snap, God had moved me to the front of the line. And I'm not saying like, oh, I was going through people. Like, no, God had, I looked down, I looked up, I was at the front of the line, and I'm like, what? I was just at the end of the line. And so I surpassed so many people. And when I got to the table, y'all, when I got to the table, mind y'all, it was people sitting at the table. Let me slow down and let me just let this thing settle in me. It was so many people that were at this table, and it had food on the table. I mean, good food on the table. And there was familiar faces that was sitting at the table as well. And I got to the table, and I'm like, so God, where I'm gonna sit? And God was like, don't worry about where you're gonna sit. And so I look up, and there's only one place for me to sit at this table, and that was at the head of the table, y'all. And that's for somebody. All you gotta do is show up. All you gotta do is show up. I wasn't even expecting. I was thinking I was gonna sit in the line like everybody else. You know, I wasn't complaining about it. I was just standing in line waiting just like everybody else. And then God Himself moved me to the front of the line, and the only place was to sit at the table, was at the head of the table. And let me continue with the dream. And as I sat at this table, when I sat down in a chair, I could tell that I said it was familiar faces, but people did not like it. They didn't like that I was the one that was chosen to sit at the head of the table. But they had no choice but to honor me, because at the table they were yet still trying to talk to me, and they were yet still trying to be my friend, but it was a sign of respect. And that's for somebody. God is preparing a table for you, and whoever, you may have people in your life that's not gonna like it, the place that God is taking you. But it's okay, because they're gonna still have to honor you at the end of the day. They're still gonna have to honor you at the end of the day. See, the word said God will make your enemies a footstool. I don't quote me on that, but listen, y'all, God is preparing a table for you, where all you gotta do is just show up. All you gotta do is just show up. God is saying to just show up. I don't know, you worrying about, well, God, how long I'm gonna wait? Just show up. How I'm gonna get there? Just show up. Whatever God is telling you to do in this season, just do it. And when you do it, make sure you have the right heart posture. Check your posture, because when I was in line, I'm gonna tell y'all, I wasn't worried about nothing. I was not complaining. I was talking to this girl that I told you, familiar faces with her. So I just talked to the girl. We were just chatting up, and next thing you know, I was at the front of the line. And I'm looking like how I got here. Like, I wasn't even expecting to be moved, but God knows the right appointed time to bless you. And y'all, that's for somebody. In this season, God is just saying, show up. Just show up. I have already prepared everything you need, and I was worrying about where I needed to sit. God said, don't worry about that. Just show up. All you got to do is just show up. So that's for somebody in this season. I don't know who's in the season where all you got to do is just show up. All you gotta do is just show up. God has everything prepared out for you. Y'all, there was food on the table. I mean, like, I was just sitting there like, okay, this what we doing. Like, this what we doing. This what, this is what you got for me. And yet my enemies, they, all right, like I said, familiar face. So yet they did not like it, but they had to honor me because of the person who put me in the seat. That's for somebody, y'all. Woo! This is gonna be, whoever you is, grab this seed, grab this word, grab a hold onto it, and make sure you take it back to God and pray over this word, because God is just telling you to just show up in this season. I don't know where you need to show up in your life. You made whatever you're praying for, whatever God is asking you to do it, because you don't know what God has planned for you when you do it. Like I said, the line, y'all, this line was so long. I just knew I was going to be here for hours. I just knew I was going to be here for hours. But God, just like that, and God works just like that, God pushed me. I mean, and I'm not going to even say push. In the blink of an eye, matter of fact, I didn't wait 5 minutes. In the blink of an eye, I was at the front of the line. And when I made it to the table, there was only one seat left. And that was the head of the table. God is taking you to places, y'all, where all you have to do is just show up. Don't worry about how you gonna get there. Don't worry about how long you gonna have to wait. Don't worry about who's gonna be there. I was sitting at a table with people who probably didn't even like me, but they had no choice but to respect me, because like I said, because the person who put me in the position, y'all, this word's good. And it's so good to my soul. Like, it's so good to my soul. That word was definitely for me, but I know that word is for somebody else. So if you know that God has you in a season, and you know God is just telling you to just go, he's trying to push you to just go, to just show up, do it. And watch God show up and show out and blow your mind. Like I said, check your heart posture. Check your heart posture, because I was peacefully waiting in line. I did not expect it. And when I didn't expect it, that's when God showed up. See, God show up in the unexpected. And so y'all, I'm gonna stop right here. I pray that y'all can receive this word. Don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe, and share this video out to anyone that you see fit, or if you want to share it in general. I just advise you to do it, because God is definitely doing a thing in this season where some of y'all just gotta show up. And like I said, this word is not for everybody. It may not be your season, but what you can do is take a hold onto this word, pray over it, plant a seed. Because let me tell you what a seed does. A seed, I keep talking, every video I talk about a seed. But when you plant a seed, this, all it is, a seed of faith. It's just a seed of faith. So y'all, I pray that y'all can receive this word. Like I said, I love y'all. And until my next video, I said in my last video, I was going to try to upload a video every day. So because God has put in so many words on me, and in my spirit, God is like, I'm gonna need you to release these. So I'm gonna try to put up a video every day. So until my next video, all right, I love y'all. Bye.